As the U.S. approaches the year mark of life upended by COVID-19, workers are increasingly feeling the strain of pandemic stress, isolation, and uncertainty. Close to half of full-time workers are dealing with mental health issues. That's according to a recent survey.
And joining us on the Koga News Live Line, workplace culture analyst Joel Patterson. Good to have you back, Joel.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good. So what is happening to workers, especially in this last year?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious when it comes to the pandemic that we've begun to hit a wall, and I think it's becoming even more important for leaders of companies and supervisors to keep an eye on what those red flags may be. If you start seeing your people exhibiting some spikes in anxiety or stress, an example of that would be like somebody that normally is very engaged on a Zoom call, for example, and all of a sudden they maybe turn their camera off, or they're not making eye contact during that call. Anything that you see that seems to be a little out of character for them, it's worth taking the time to reach out to them and make sure that they're doing okay. It doesn't take a lot, but if you're intentional and you take the 5 minutes to really engage with them, make sure that they are doing okay, not just at work but at home, it's gonna have an impact on them, not only for work, but also for how they interact with their family. It really breeds a lot more happiness than what they might have gone into the conversation with. And don't forget about you. And I say that I'm talking about me. So I'm in Texas, and in the last week we've had, a pretty rough week with power outages and lack of water. And I really found myself falling into that trap as well, and realizing that, man, it wears on you. It beats you down after a while. So don't think that you're not subject to those same issues. So keep an eye on how you're feeling and make sure you get lots of exercise.
Is maybe one of the things to come out of this, this isolation that everybody is feeling, that we all have maybe a little bit more empathy toward one another, because we don't really, as workers, see into each other's lives unless we're close work friends. But now, we're kind of getting an idea, with our own lives being chaotic, that their lives are not what we think.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier for people to see themselves in others, and you're really walking a little bit in their shoes. I mean, nobody thinks that right now everything is simple and easy. Everybody's having to take a little bit of an extra step to navigate what they need to do during the day. And I think it's much simpler for us to be empathetic when a coworker maybe missed the mark on something. So, that really speaks to the culture of the organization as well, and making sure that you have a company and a group of people that are full of empathy, that want to help each other, because that's going to ultimately lead to better bottom line results for the organization, but it's also just going to lead to a happier workplace, which is better for everyone.
So what do bosses need to look for?
Like I was saying, if you see somebody not just acting like they normally do, it's not like there's a script for every single person, but you kind of know it. If you were in person with them, you would know it, right? You get the rapport and the body language, and you got to be a little bit more intentional about looking for that stuff. But it's the signs are still the same. If you feel like somebody is needing some help, one of the things that you can do is look at the insurance benefits, because most of them have online mental health services these days, so they can lean on that. But a lot of times it's even simpler than that. It's just doing things that you would normally do when you weren't stuck at home in a pandemic. Get up in the morning and get dressed. It's fun to talk about staying in your pajamas all day, but that really doesn't do what you need in order to switch into that work mode. Create a schedule, get out of the house, exercise, always a good thing. So just making sure that you're doing the basics will do a lot for you in the long run.
Sounds good. Workplace culture analyst Joel Patterson joining us on the Kogo News Live Line. And thank you, Joel.
Thank you, guys.